Alright. There we go. I've got a
Alright,
bunch of random
perfect.
trash on me, but...
No worries. I don't. I'm not here to judge. Oh, except for that dead rat, I might judge.
Oh, yeah. Listen, I pick up trash on the streets.
Hey, let's
People
get you
leave weird stuff
downstairs.
around. Alright. I've never actually been in this part of MRPD.
Oh, nice. We're actually gonna downstairs. I'm glad you could come.
Yeah. Oh, you,
This should not be locked, is it? You're good. You can.
it is definitely locked for me.
It's open right now. Can you?
I cannot see it.
Okay, come to this side. We'll go to this door.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello, Flops. Can you
There
come
we go.
through this door? Okay, I was like, I'm holding the other door open, so I don't know what was happening.
Maybe it's because I've never been here before. Alright, so, what is the situation?
Basically, here we can stop here.
Mhm.
So Miss Ray Mond, she was essentially she robbed a cash exchange today.
Okay.
She held someone hostage. Did it. Blah blah. We talked with her lawyers though. She's had a lot happening. Apparently, she had brain surgery last week, and then some other personal stuff. And
Okay.
so we're just trying to figure out if it's very unusual for someone who has a super clean record to just go and randomly commit to such a violent crime. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, that does make sense.
So we're just trying to get like if she was, in her right state of mind and actually just, sad, but basically was she aware of her actions today?
Okay.
I'll leave that
Yeah.
up to you.
Because I
Was
know...
she like,
Yeah.
actually messed up, having issues, or is she just using it as I'll leave that to you. I'm not a professional.
Okay. And you are aware that we don't have Parsons to put anyone in, even if...
Yeah, no
Yeah.
worries. I think we're just trying to figure out like, is she gonna be okay if I send her to jail, or is she like completely,
Okay.
Well, yeah.
All right.
Thank you for
I'll
coming.
talk to her.
Perfect. We'll go in one of these rooms on the side. Neither me nor her lawyers will be listening to it. It'll be just
Okay.
y'all, of course. So.
I don't know.
Right in here. I'll leave it unlocked, but I'll be right back for her.
Okay. Oh, I wish I... Okay. God, the place emotes. Alright. I need to... I hate place emotes. Okay, here. Alright, rotate. I can... Alright, and then... Okay, and then... There we go! I may be floating a little bit, but... Whew. Alright, this is actually our first evaluation in the cells!
Be friends, because
Listen,
nice.
once I talk to the therapist, you'll understand, and everything I told you was the truth.
Right. Miss Joanna, this is Ray. Ray.
Hello.
Oh, I can't see. I think I need to.
Oh.
Here,
no.
let me let go. Can you see now?
Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Can you see the room at all?
I can't see, hear, breathe, shit, piss. I'm
Alright.
crying. Help.
Try walking. Try walking.
Oh my god. Oh, yes. Oh. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Alright. Miss Joanna, I will leave it up to you. Would you like her uncuffed or cuffed to the center of the table?
Oh, we can go uncuffed. There's
Uncuffed?
no
All right.
need.
Just call me or 311 whenever.
Alright.
Alright.
Thank you so much.
Take your time.
Hi.
Hi.
Hold on, let me.
You're,
What was your
Ray
name
Mond?
again?
I'm Joanna.
Yes.
Joanna Golden.
One moment.
Mhm.
Joanna, a licensed therapist.
I work with the hospital.
So nice to meet you, Joanna.
Yeah, it's nice
Okay.
to meet you as well.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Where do I even begin? I have so much to tell you.
All right. Well, I'm here to listen.
Okay. So, first off, let me just clear the record by saying that I have a clean record and I have a gun license and I had a
Oh.
gun on me before today's events. And that's, we are in this because of a robbery.
Nope, taking time.
But I'll have you know that I've been around for a very long time, and then I left town and I came back, and I fell in love with this clown. His name is Chatterbox. I don't know if you met him,
Oh, I have.
but you have met him, yes. So crazy thing is, today I literally gave him my engagement ring back. Today.
Oh.
Today. So that happened right before this whole incident happened. It was very depressing. Before all this happened, and the reason why I gave the ring back was because I had a brain surgery done for a brain bleed, and I hope that the cops and you can see my medical records. I'm sure I can find the surgeon that worked on me, but I had a
Mhm.
brain bleed, and the brain bleed was surgery was successful, but it was unfortunately, it came with some memory loss. I woke up from the hospital, and this was like about a week ago. I woke up from the hospital, not remembering the past
Right.
couple years, but thinking it was me from 7 years ago.
I see. That must have been
I
distressing.
It was pure insanity because back in the day I was part of a gang called Chain Gang, and
Oh.
I had this like fear of clowns back then, and I thought I was a spy infiltrating the clowns, and some of my family was like going along with it, and so I figured out
Hmm.
a lot of people were like kind of lying to me, and it was very traumatic because back then I also was very insecure and I wanted to feel helpful. I wanted to feel like I was doing a good job for my gang back then. And I also wanted to feel wanted. So I felt really alone back then. But now, when I woke up in the hospital, I got all of these messages of so many people loving me and caring about me. So many people. And I just didn't
Oh.
feel anything anymore. Like after the surgery, I lost my memories, but I also lost my emotions. And so I just wanted to feel adrenaline. I wanted to feel something. And sometimes I would like look at something, I'd start crying, and I'm not sure why. Like I don't know what's going on. Like I sometimes people call me Cups. That's my clown name. Apparently, yeah. Guess what? Apparently, I was queen of the clowns because I was engaged to
Oh.
Chatterbox. Can you believe that? So yeah. Unfortunately, like I just didn't remember my fiance, and so I had to give him the ring back today because I feel like I'm just not my true self. And so earlier today, I was going to leave town. I was at the airport. I don't know if you know Max. He's a taxi driver, but
Oh,
he
I
came and
do.
picked me up. Oh yes, yeah. Apparently, he's one of my best friends, and I pretty much had to tell him like I don't remember him, and
Hmm.
it just sucks. It breaks my heart knowing that I'm hurting so many people that love me because all I ever wanted a long time ago was to be loved and felt needed, and apparently I have that now, but I don't feel it. Like I can't give these people what they want back. And so I've been fighting with myself. Like I wanted to leave town so bad because I had abandonment issues a long time ago. And so I wanted to leave. I want to leave. But like I can't leave. There's so many people that love me, but I don't remember it. But then she remembers it. But like I don't. And so she's holding me hostage here. And so actually, it's a good thing that we're in prison because this bitch can't leave. You know what I mean? Because I'd be gone right now. But
Hmm.
if I were leaving right now, I would lose everything that I worked for. But she doesn't understand that she's the reason why we lost everything. You know what I mean?
Who is
It's
she
just
in
really
this scenario?
frustrating. It's just cups, okay? The clown side of me, right? The hiccups, that everyone is claiming exists, but I don't know what that's like.
So
All
it
I
feels like an
know is like,
entirely different person.
no. Like
But
I'm not,
I know,
I'm not,
but like,
I'm not insane. You know what I mean? But like, there are a lot of fucking thoughts in my head telling me what to do, and I'm saying no. Like, I can't just be with someone I don't love. Like, I don't know this guy anymore, right? But I love him so much, and I can't leave him. He's the love of my life. I did a tarot card reading with Winsong. I don't know if you've met her, but she does tarot card readings, and apparently he is my twin flame. But like, how can I be twin flames with someone I don't even know? You know what I mean? It's just so much to take in, and so I didn't want. I just wanted to feel something, and I have a clean record. I'm telling you, I shouldn't have done this. I should have just left town. I should have left town when I did, but obviously I can't leave. You know where I'm coming from?
I do. Let's take a few
It's
deep
so
breaths, okay?
frustrating. Oh, okay. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Sometimes I like when I'm anxious, I'll like start pacing and stuff. And since I'm like sitting here because I'm trying not to pace because like I get a little dizzy, but I start rambling. So if I start rambling, just tell me to slow down and I'll take a deep breath.
No, it's okay. I'm sure you have a lot of feelings about this. Have you tried to talk to Chatterbox about these things? About maybe getting to know him and see where the relationship goes from there?
So yeah, when I talked to him earlier today, it was the first time I've talked to him because he was in ICU for a few days because my adoptive father, Vinny Pistone, I don't know if you know him, but he's part of CG and he had fully adopted me apparently like a year ago. And that's all I ever wanted like 7 years ago, but now I'm like fully adopted. He thought I was getting kidnapped by the clowns. And so, but the clowns just wanted to get me so I could talk to Chatterbox because I just didn't remember him. And said he was like, oh, it would make CG really proud if you just killed me. And I was like, I can't kill apparently this guy that I fell in love with. And so what was the question?
I was asking, have you tried to give things a chance? And maybe you're jumping to a lot of conclusions right now.
Oh yeah, it's just weird because it is weird hanging out with a guy that I'm supposedly supposed to be in love with. Like everyone that I've met that I don't remember is telling me these memories and these things that I just don't feel. And so it's weird seeing a clown that I'm supposed to love, apparently. So I gave him the ring back and I said I'm like down to like get to know him again, but then a part of me feels like wouldn't it just be easier just to leave and just kind of like start a new life, but then I can't let myself leave everything that has happened in the past few years, but I just don't remember it. But she does, but I don't. You know what I mean? She remembers it, but I don't. Like that's insane to me. And you know what's even crazier? I remember everything. But Ray Mond doesn't. She doesn't remember a single thing. I remember what it was like to get engaged to him. I remember like meeting all of my best friends nowadays that I've built so hard for the past few years. Like it hurts so bad seeing Max so hurt. I did that to him, and she won't remember him. It's so hard.
That's okay. Do you need a tissue?
I don't want to leave. Yeah, could I get a tissue?
Yeah. Here you go.
Thank
It's okay.
you.
It's okay to let the feelings out. It seems like you're absolutely going through a lot right now.
Thank you.
Oh, God.
So
Thank you, chat. I'm trying to focus right now, but thank you.
Yeah. Wouldn't it just be easier just to leave it all behind and start over?
Maybe it would be easier, but is that really what you think would make you happiest?
I just want to feel something at this point.
I mean, it seems like you're feeling sad.
Yeah, why am I crying?
Do you not know why you're
That's what
crying?
I mean. That's the thing. Like I keep randomly tearing up. Like, for example, the other day I was standing by the canals and I was on some phones and I saw some people on jet skis and I could not stop staring at these jet skis. I couldn't stop. And then I started tearing up. I've never been on a jet ski before. Why am I crying looking at jet skis?
Well, maybe that's memories from the past.
But I don't remember them.
Just a few minutes ago, you were saying that you did remember. Do you remember saying that?
I do, yeah. I do remember them. But I don't. We talk about it. It's just difficult. Like, one day, I'm going to get rid of her, okay? One day I'm going to get rid of her and I'll have full control over this. I just feel like the surgery didn't help enough. Sure, it stopped the brain bleed or whatever, but I can't hear myself think because she's always there.
Cups?
No, Ray Mond! Sorry for yelling. It's just so frustrating.
You can yell all
Ray
you like.
Mond. She is so stupid. She's making the same mistakes that she's always done. She is insecure. She just wants to run away from everything after everything we've been through. She wants to throw it all away. I hate her. I hate her. I hate her. I hate her so much.
Okay.
Okay, sorry.
You don't have to apologize. I know this is a lot right now.
Okay, sorry. What was the question?
I think we were just talking, just trying to get a feel of exactly what's happened.
Yeah, but yeah. So I think I stopped doing crime.
Okay,
Like
I'm
I said,
getting
7 years ago, that's pretty much what I did for work back then. When I came back to the city, I have a clean record, and
Hmm.
maybe I'm regressing. Maybe I'm just not
I'm getting an
fully
idea
there. I
here.
don't know. Maybe I just, I don't even really know the people I was even around. I couldn't even tell you their names.
Hmm.
Um, but honestly, it was nice bonding with Avery. I kind of vented to her.
Okay.
And she's kind of inspired me to get a new job as a cop. So I was thinking maybe a nurse or an officer, but then Chatty hired me, and then she fired me.
Oh.
Yeah, so our girlfriendhood isn't working out right now, which is making things extra hurtful. I don't know why she would do this to me.
I think maybe
She
this is
knows
a
I'm
lot
sensitive.
of changes all in, a short amount of time.
Oh yeah, so much has happened. Like apparently there's a new Cloud Queen. But it's not like I even want to be Cloud Queen, but I just was because my ex-fiance was the king. And apparently he quit?
Oh.
What's going on?
I've heard that the clowns are having some issues right now.
Yeah, so I just I don't know, it's not really my business though. Like I just want to focus on,
But I
you know,
mean, they were your friends. Maybe you can't remember them, but I feel like some part of you knows that and cares. Thank you, Chad.
I mean,
Jesus Christ. I need to
it's
stop
just a little
looking.
overwhelming when there's so many people. Like I'm getting so many messages and I look at my phone and it's just a bunch of names that I don't recognize and
Hmm.
they're all wishing me well. They want to talk, they want to catch up, and I've ignored so many people the past few days because I've just been deciding on what to do with this engagement.
Well, you have to
Um
prioritize yourself first.
yeah.
I always say
Um
that in these sessions that it can be difficult when you're trying to deal with things alone without, a social support net. But
but
right
who
now, I
are
think
they?
you do
You
feel
know,
very alone from everything.
I am alone. And you want to know what's the cherry on top? My best friend. Do you know April Foos? My
I've heard of her,
best
yeah.
friend. She's been around. We were together 7 years ago and she left the country to be with a guy named Valorante and she didn't even say goodbye. And I
Valorant.
need her so much. I needed her before I was ocean dumped. I needed her now more than anything. I needed her when I needed to know the truth after the brain surgery. And now she's gone
Hmm.
with another man.
It's
Not
okay.
even a goodbye.
Maybe she did say goodbye, but you can't remember.
Oh my god. Oh my. Did she say goodbye? Why? But why won't I remember that?
You
And
had
how
a
come I don't remember my fiance? He must have been so good for me to say yes to him, right? He must have been such. But he's a clown. That's so disgusting. Also, the mortal enemy of
clowncist.
CG. Why would I fall in love with a clown? Why can't you just let us be happy? How could you forget?
Hmm.
How could you forget?
I You had a brain bleed. It was a traumatic brain injury. The recovery from these kinds of things isn't always linear, it isn't always predictable, but these symptoms can be normal. I know it might seem overwhelming right now, but
I'm fine. What do you mean by like normal? Like I am going by my day to day. Is that what you mean? Like just kind of
yes, but other
existing?
people who have had, traumatic brain injuries or brain bleeds like this can also have memory loss. So it's not like you're alone in this.
I feel alone. I feel like it's so hard to even reiterate this to anybody. All I can do is literally talk to her, and she talks to me, and it's just back and forth
Remember,
and back and
chat,
forth.
I'm
And
not
she wants
actually
the
a real
exact opposite of what I
therapist.
want, and it's so
Don't
hard to
take
get
my
her to even just
advice.
listen. Because when she's in control, I can't do anything but watch her break my heart and others.
Hmm.
But I'm not crazy.
No.
I'm not
Those kind
crazy.
of words, they're not helpful to healing or coming to terms with any kind of issues
I
you
think
might be
I'm just
having.
recovering. Like I'm recovering from all of the trauma, everything
Hmm.
that's happened. I don't know the full effects of like this brain stuff
Definitely.
that's happened. I don't know, but this part of me also wants. That's the reason why I should leave, right? Like I should just start a new life and maybe come back. I've done it before. I left out of the blue 5 years ago as well. Same thing that
Hmm.
April did. I left and I came back, and maybe I shouldn't have come back.
Did you
But
say
of course,
goodbye when you
of course I come
left?
back. No, I didn't.
Hmm.
So I feel like maybe I deserve this. Maybe everything that's happening to us is happening for a reason.
Well, the world doesn't really work in like, oh, you did this, so this happens. It just kind of, everything happens because the world is messed up. You know, it's kind of like a karmic joke at sometimes. But your actions in the past don't mean that you deserve what's happening now. No one deserves going through this kind of trauma and heartache that you've been encountering. And I'm sorry that it's happened like this.
I mean, I want to give this guy a chance, but I just don't feel anything. I
You
feel so numb.
you don't have to do anything that you don't want to do.
But she wants to.
Okay. Well, maybe you can figure out a balance there. Have you thought about communicating with her?
With who?
Cups?
Oh, the clown name that they gave me?
Oh, damn it. We were getting somewhere. We were getting somewhere. Yeah.
I mean, I don't really want to identify as a clown.
How
It
about
is really weird hearing all these memories about how I was such a clown queen,
Yeah.
apparently.
Yeah. How about for maybe an exercise, you write a letter to your past self, to Cups. You know, vent all your feelings, you know, kind of get everything down on paper. It might help you feel better to kind of reconnect
Right.
with this old part of yourself.
Okay. So like a diary.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I have so many
Big
books.
brain ideas.
They just have nothing in them. So maybe I could use
Yeah.
them finally.
And you can write to this Cups and explain that it's really hard for you right now, but you don't, you're unsure what to do, but that's okay. You don't have to have everything figured out right now.
Okay. So I shouldn't leave. I should stay.
I don't think you're in any position to make any rash decisions right now.
I've given it like a week. I've been hiding from people just because I didn't know how to talk to people. All these strangers just come to me and ask questions and or wishing me well. Who are you? Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
So many people. But I like that. I could try writing to myself.
Yeah. And maybe it's
Okay.
time to talk to some of these people who knew you. Maybe it could jog some memories.
Okay.
Maybe they'll have some advice that you need to hear. I don't think you can work through this by isolating yourself completely.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I feel like talking to you has helped.
That's good.
Okay.
Yeah. But
Um,
right
just talk
now,
to people.
yeah, talk to people after we deal with everything that's happening that landed you into the police department.
Oh, I kind of forgot we were here.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
just.
a.
Whoa, what? That is so crazy. I completely. It didn't even.
Thank you, chat.
I didn't even realize we're in an interrogation room.
Thank you, chat. I'm trying not to respond right now. I'm trying to be in the RP, but
Oh
thank
wow.
you.
Okay.
Yeah.
What steps do we take?
Well, the officers right now just want to know if you're in a stable set of mind to go to prison. They're concerned because it's kind of out of character for you to go and commit a crime like this when you have a clean record.
I mean,
Lock it in.
I kind of want to go to prison, so I can't leave. You know what I mean? I can't
Hmm.
leave him. I can't leave these people I love. Like, so if I'm in prison, then we won't leave the country, okay? Because she really just wants to leave, and she
Hmm.
needs to understand that we did that before and it didn't fix anything. I don't know why she keeps making the same fucking mistakes over and over again, okay? So if we're in prison, we can't go anywhere, right? We can't leave.
Yep, cups this time. Hmm.
Maybe it's for the best. Just put her in there. Put her in there. Put her in there.
I don't think. I don't think, forcing yourself to be in prison is going to fix wanting to leave. You're still going to want to leave.
I mean, of course, I don't want to go to prison. Like, I have a clean record. I'm going to lose my jobs. I'm going to lose my gun license. I'm going to lose everything I worked for. It's actually so embarrassing I got to this point.
Well, you've just been through, surgery. The cops understand that what happened might not have been completely within your control. Do you want to talk me through what made you choose to rob that cash exchange today?
Um, just, I don't feel anything.
Hmm.
I
Problem
would
is,
imagine I just needed to be around people. Maybe it was reflex. I used to do crime a long time ago. I don't know.
I think
Um,
she has to go to prison.
I don't know.
Thank you, Brad.
I just don't feel anything.
I think it might be the safest place for her. Hmm. Well,
I should have left earlier,
I.
I think.
But then you
I should
wouldn't
just
have been able to
left.
talk to me. And hasn't this made you feel a little bit better?
Um, yeah.
Yeah. So if you think about how, if you leave now, maybe you're going to miss out on meeting more important people in the future. People who will help you.
I I don't need help.
It's okay to need a little bit of assistance now and again.
Wait. Wait, what? What are we doing? Wait, are you
Hmm?
A mental check?
Yes.
Why?
The police are concerned about you. Avery was concerned about you.
What did I do?
They just think that it's out of character for you to rob a cash exchange, like what happened.
Okay. Was I a hostage? Like, I don't understand.
No, you robbed the cash exchange.
I robbed it.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh.
Oh.
Okay. Okay.
Do you remember robbing it? Okay, maybe prison isn't the best idea.
I
God, I
remember
wish we had
being there.
Parsons.
I remember talking to Avery on a
God.
roof. I remember Chatty hitting
Oh?
a cop with a stick.
Chatty.
That was today.
Yeah, chat 5150ing isn't currently a thing because we don't actually have Parsons.
Oh God. Okay.
If it was, she would be a
do you have
very
any other
much
questions?
shoo-in.
I'm
Well,
getting tired.
yeah, I think I've got enough information here. I think that I am understanding what's happening. But if you do go to prison, do you think you'll be safe?
Safe. How so?
Do you think that you would be okay being in maybe a more violent situation? Because prison can be a little dangerous. Or do you think that it would
I
be
heard there's
harmful
this
to you?
guy named Bobby Belgium, aka Bonbon. He used to be a clown, but is no longer part of the clowns because I was part of the clowns. And then we got in a huge fight. And then on school campus, actually, one of my professors, I don't know if you know him, his name is Dundee. He actually was involved with Bonbon because Bonbon ended up becoming Bobby Belgium officially because he left the clowns because of me. And then he joined BBMC, and then he ended up stabbing me on campus multiple times. And so I ended up shooting them later. And yeah, I heard he's in prison now for like 300 months, so he's probably
Ooh.
gonna kill me, but I'm probably gonna have to kill him. But I think it is what it is. As long as I can't leave, she can't leave. All right. So we just stay put. We stay in prison, and we can't leave until I make sure of it. You know what I mean?
Okay. But you do know that your prison sentence will eventually run out, right?
I'll just have to make sure I just stay there longer.
Do you think you would hurt someone in prison to stay longer?
It has to be self-defense because I have a clean record. I would never just hurt someone.
Well, your record wouldn't be clean anymore. Yeah, no,
Well, then it would have to be self-defense. I mean, surely Bobby Belgium doesn't just attack me out of the blue for no reason.
Okay, now I'm flip-flopping. I don't think she'd be safe in prison.
I mean, like, why don't we just give me a longer sentence?
Okay.
Yeah. We just get a longer sentence and then we can't leave. I can't leave yet.
Maybe I'll recommend a 5150 in prison? No, that would just make it worse. Fuck. Oh, this isn't good. Okay, I'm going to go talk to the officer outside, but I think that it would be good for you to talk to me again. I want you to reach out to me, okay?
Okay, can I have your number?
Yes. I don't know if... Do you have your phone?
I don't have anything.
Okay, I can give it to you on a piece of paper.
Okay. I can write my notes for you.
Sure.
Okay.
There's my business card.
You could probably visit me in prison.
Yes, I can.
Yeah.
I can go see you right in prison if that's what you'd like.
Yes. As long as I can't leave. Don't let me leave, okay?
Okay.
I have too much here. I have too much here for her to fuck up.
Okay. I'm going to go talk to Avery now. Will you be okay by yourself?
Yeah, I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, chat. Okay. No, that's not the one. Okay, chat. Oh boy. Thank you. Could
Hi, this is
we?
Avery.
Hi, it's Joanna. Could I be let out of the
Yeah,
room now?
absolutely. I'll be right there.
Okay, sounds good. Guys, this is the most viewers I've had. This is kind of wild. Oh god. Thank you. Reminder, I am not a therapist in real life. Do not take any of my advice or anything from what I said. And also, you know, any RP that's going on in No Pixel, the psychology stuff is very much heightened to extremes that might not be exactly the most like realistic in real life. So just keep that in mind. Oh,
Hello? Can you hear me?
yes.
Is she thinking? Or is she...
I'd like to talk with you outside.
Yes, okay, cool.
But yes, a reminder that this is a soap opera. No Pixel, not
Come right
reality.
down here.
Okay.
One
I
sec.
Yeah.
Chatty, can you please talk quieter?
Chatty? Oh
Please.
god.
Talk quieter. Please. Sorry. Go ahead, ma'am.
All right. I am really concerned about her. If we had Parsons open, this would be a very clear-cut case. But we don't, and I'm worried if she goes to prison, she's going to attack someone there to get a longer prison sentence. She doesn't want to leave prison.
She wants to go to prison.
She feels like, I'm not sure how much I can tell you.
No, you good. Don't mess up your privilege. But
Yes.
I guess my question is, did she know what she was doing today when she robbed the cash exchange?
I think she did know.
Okay. One sec. Her lawyer's here.
Mhm.
We can have to talk with her. Hey, you out back?
Thank you for the sub.
Yeah.
Oh god. Thank you for all the follows and the viewers. This is absolutely the most I have ever had. This is wild. I am I will handle everything after this
This is
RP,
Miss
but I think it's going to
Mond's
happen for
lawyer,
a while.
Kit Archer. You can
Hello.
just go ahead and say what you were saying without, breaking any privilege. Just what
Mhm.
your findings were.
All right. So I'm very worried about Bray right now. If it were a possibility, I would, 5150 her, but sadly we can't right now. And I'm worried that if she goes to prison, she might try to extend her prison sentence by attacking someone. But I think that she was aware when she was robbing the cash exchange. I think she knew what she was doing.
I'm willing, Kit, to meet in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
I will not charge her for the cash exchange. I would like to take away our weapons license.
Oh.
I think that is a very fair
Oh.
trade. Given the fact of I'm sorry, what was her name, ma'am?
Joanna Golden.
Joanna. Given Joanna's assessment, it's something that she can always reapply for later on, you know. But yeah, I
Yeah.
think that that is very fair right now, given the circumstances.
Yes. I
I'd
do.
also like, I don't know if this is something we could actually do. If we could schedule some sessions,
Yeah,
if she would be open to that. I don't know. That's between y'all.
It
two,
seemed
but-
like she was. She asked for my number, but I feel like she definitely, if we could get her doing more therapy sessions, that would be useful.
Do we need to have a judge sign
we
off
do.
on the
Yeah,
weapons
that's
license removal?
I was gonna call with she because we can't take it away without a like violent felony. But I think special circumstances with Miss. Do you go by what's your last name?
Golden.
Judge Bailey is in the lemon
Perfect,
list.
yeah, I feel like they'd be okay with it if you know.
Problem is, she would be a
police
danger
if we
to
went
other
Can-
people, maybe
Yeah.
herself if she's let free.
Can I go speak
but
with
we don't have a
with
lot of
Ray
options
and
right
let
now.
her know what's going on?
Absolutely, yeah. She is not cuffed right now. Are you comfortable with that?
Yeah,
Would you like
it's
her cuffed
okay.
before
No,
you-
it's okay.
Let her
Is
know it
it
can't be certain until a judge approves it. So.
is it deferred?
Thank you,
or
guys.
Is it just you're not going to charge her for the cash exchange?
If you have any questions for me,
We just wouldn't it be too hard to do
feel
it
free to
if
ask.
it's not?
But we
Okay.
do need Parsons.
Let me go talk to her.
She's in here.
To clarify, I play Joanna. I've been playing her since around the beginning of 3.0. I've been role-playing since late 2.0.
Yes, Chatty.
The funny thing is, chat, is that no, I am not a therapist IRL. But the funny thing is, Joanna started out as a character that was very conflicted. She actually ended up in Parsons at one point, and her whole journey has been kind of rebuilding her life, and now she's a therapist again. And actually helping people out on the other side of it. I don't know if I would consider myself OG. Reverse Harley Quinn. Didn't know the DTRP had therapists. There's not a lot of them. It's definitely a hard role to do, I think. 2 is OG. 3 is OG. I guess. Maybe.
Did you want to do anything else? Well, we do need you for the judge.
Yeah,
You're not in a rush. Okay.
I'm no rush.
Perfect. Thank you. All right. Let me see.
But yeah. I don't like to think of myself as OG. I've been doing this for too long. Care workers are as crazy as the patients, just more functional. Her acting was so good. Yeah, it was. I was blown away. Raise Casey unique RP moment. I've seen a lot of things in RP. It's definitely everything is always unique. And I think that every situation requires a different approach. Oh. Okay, we're finally under. Oh god. I kept looking over and seeing the viewer count tick up and I was like, I need to not focus on this. Thank you for the love. You'll never gets to have a session with Chatterbox. Maybe. But yes, I think I'm so glad that she actually wanted to do therapist RP and seems interested in doing more in the future. I love when people are actually invested in, you know, doing these kinds of different RP scenarios and maybe pushing themselves out of their comfort zones. Have you always streamed Joanna or did streaming come later? I have actually always streamed Joanna.
I called
didn't-
Judge Bailey. No response, so I sent him a text.
Okay.
Hopefully he.
It's fine waiting. But yes, I didn't stream originally when in 2.0 when I was playing my character Nikki Rivers. But then I eventually got into the habit and honestly, I'm kind of a hoarder of my VODs. I just like to have them there just to look back on. So that's why I started streaming. Where they're pushing RP boundaries. Oh. That's... I feel like it's therapy RP can be extremely rewarding, I think, but it's also... You gotta want to do it, because it can also be, like, stressful and, like... If you take it seriously, it can take a lot out of you. You don't know how ethical it is for a therapist to have two patients who know each other like that. Yeah, in No Pixel, ethicalness isn't really a consideration, considering how few therapists we have.
Hey.
Yes, mentally taxing. Keeping up with doing RP where your character is in distress can be difficult. So, make sure your streamer is staying happy and healthy. No matter how much, you know, it's just a character, but getting into the zone of that character can be difficult. Yeah. But yes. As an RP therapist, this stuff is not always the most ethical. Can I give her a diagnosis? I could, but I don't think she wants to hear the diagnosis right now. I think that giving her the diagnosis would give her more distress than actually help out. That's why I suggested the writing a note, writing a letter to her past self. It's kind of me getting around saying anything, but also kind of laying the groundwork. Plus, I don't want to say anything definitive after just one session. Because I don't want to misinterpret anything, because she did just go through brain surgery. Maybe this could be a side effect of that. You don't know. I don't think that's a thing in real life, but this is roleplay stuff. Yeah. Jesus Christ, the follower thing just keeps on going. Oh my. Thank you all so much. Jay was trying to juggle 40 plus patients in 3.0 till she had to take a break. Yeah, that's tough. Alright. It has not been 2K followers. Oh, are you meant get me to 2K followers? I'm at 2K. Wait, what? I was at 1.5. Jesus. What? What? Holy. Oh my god. Oh my god, I am. Holy. Wow. Wow. Okay. Well, thank you. And thank you everyone who popped in. Even if it's just for seeing everything that happened with Ray. But if you want to stick around, I've got a nice little community here.
Do you need food or anything? Are you good?
Good for now, thank you.
Alright.
I'm no expert, but I don't know. I feel like she wants to turn her
She-
life around.
She mentioned, you know, becoming a cop or a nurse.
right? But at the same time, she mentions wanting to hurt people, which is a really weird, like, I don't. She definitely needs more
Yeah.
sessions, Joanna, for sure.
Yes, definitely. But it's not something that can be dealt with in just one day.
I tried calling Judge Bailey. I did not get an answer. Would you like to try, Kit?
Sure.
A little crazy.
It's not in.
Isn't everyone
can
in
we
Los
request one?
Santos? I mean, it's Los Santos. God.
Yeah, what would I request that for? For a cell meeting? Or what would.
It's moments like
You
these that
might
I'm so glad I
just be
don't
able
have
to put
sound
in there,
alerts.
requesting judge approval to remove
Weapons like
to
based off
remove
therapy. Okay, yeah.
Ray Mond's, yeah. And they may
Yeah.
just be able, they may not even need to like come in,
Plan,
you know.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, I would definitely say the weapons license would be dangerous right now. Did she, when you were in there, did she express interest in wanting to go to prison?
Yes. Yeah, she just told me she wants to go.
Hmm.
But she also said she wants to be safe, and when she's out here, she's gonna call a friend to lock her up.
Hmm. Okay. God, I wish we had Parsons!
I'm so sorry. I asked this. Let me see. Joanna, which one is your number? This one?
Yes.
And you said it was Goldie?
Golden.
I just want to make sure I saved that. Let me see on the judge here.
It's such a hard...
Judge Bailey removed his number after I called him and texted. That's funny. Okay, I'll put it.
If she has friends and family too strongly support her. Yeah. All the lurk taxes! It's not tax season! Tax season. Hi, Sage! Oh no. Parsons can be a funny experience. The mile was even more hilarious because of all the raccoons. It was! Oh my god, chat. Chat, do I need to stop the lurk tax? Do I need to get rid of it? I'm most likely gonna get raided by Valky stream. Oh. Saving up our hydrate. I'll give you one right now. Stay hydrated, chat. Stream YouTube and Twitch and clips on YouTube as well. I did add a few clips on YouTube, but I feel like I'm so
Joanna,
bad
are
about
you okay with that too as
having-
well? You think
having
removing
clippable
her
moments.
weapons license that she should not be able to carry
Yes.
gun at okay, thank you.
Oh god, everyone's doing hydrate! Would it be possible to somehow send her to prison without it being put on a record? They used to do that in 2.0
We'll give that a few minutes.
before Parsons was a thing. Or even actually in 3.0 it also happened where you would send someone, you would 5150 someone in the prison. But I don't know. I'm at a loss for everything here. I know very far back in the past we would sometimes 5150 people in the prison.
I
But
don't know. I'm worried about when she gets out of here, like what she's going to do.
yeah, that's my worry as well, but also, well, I guess if she's in prison on a hold, then she wouldn't feel the need to do anything to extend the hold. I wish Pixie was here for advice, but that would be my only other option, would be keep her in there.
What is Deckard? Let's go listen. Come on, team.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for, I don't know, being told what to do, really. How are you?
5150 is an involuntary hold.
You're not sitting here alone.
It's if you're a harm to yourself or
that's
others.
nice.
Thanks.
I mean, the silence isn't that
In
bad.
NoPixel, it's
Few
where you
people
get
in
sent
there
to
has
Parsons, which is
less
kind of
choices, really.
Yeah, just Decker.
basically a
He's
mental
not
health
involved with
facility.
this.
Yeah, no, he's cool.
I mean, I can leave if you want me to.
No. What's your name?
Hello, I'm Jackson Decker.
Jackson Decker. Do you like being a cop? I'm trying to decide if I want to apply to be an officer or a nurse.
Also, I don't know if I could
It's
do all
got
of
its
these
ups and downs.
hydrates, guys.
Okay, what are the cons?
I will finish off my
What are
water
the
for
good
you
things and
guys.
the bad things?
Okay. Let me think. A lot of the reason I became a cop is because I genuinely enjoy law. So that's
Mhm.
Try
Why
to
not,
drown
a
me.
lawyer
like a
then?
caveat. Fuck that.
Wait, really? Is it
No,
that
thanks.
bad?
I have a degree in criminal prosecution. I don't want to fucking touch a courtroom if I don't have to.
Little sips.
Oh. Oh, huh.
If I run to get
Um,
more water quick, will chat behave?
I mean, being a cop has its ups and downs. I mean, I've had a few instances where a lot of people say
All right,
that, you know,
behave,
cops are the
okay?
worst thing in the city or whatever.
Okay.
Or, you know, I ruin their days.
I'm
but then
watching
you.
you.
Have the people that are like,
I'll be right back. You gotta behave.
you know, if they're not a jackass right off the bat, for lack of better terms, then they're usually really cool to talk to. And then they're usually like, wow, you know what, this, you know, talking to you and having this conversation actually, you know, made my day. It was
Perfect.
enjoyable,
Judge Adams
and
available.
it gave me a distraction from the crappy stuff going on.
Oh, are you okay?
Who, me? I was
Yeah.
saying, I was just saying in general. I've had a few run-ins, not a
Oh.
whole lot, thankfully, but I've had a few run-ins where, you know, I've ran into people who are like having a rough moment. So I just kind of chill with them and sit with them and let them vent and, you know, relax.
Are you referring to me? What's happening?
No, you asked me what a pro was, and that's one of my pros. I didn't know
Oh,
that's what was happening
yeah.
here.
Oh, because I was just venting to a therapist, and
Oh, yeah, I didn't know you
I
were
was
talking
like,
to a
oh my
therapist.
god. Oh, yeah. I had a therapist come in. And we yapped for I don't know how long have I been in here? 5 hours. It's been a
Oh,
long
man.
time. It's been a while, but she said that I need to talk to her again.
Ooh.
So I'm a talk to her. She says I need to keep a journal and start writing down my thoughts. Really,
I'm
so,
back. Did you behave?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I thought that was horseshit too,
Hmm.
and then I tried it once, and it actually helped a lot.
Oh, really? You journal?
Once in a blue moon, yeah. Like whenever, you know how like something really makes you mad or upset, like
You're all scattering.
did you,
It doesn't look like you
I don't really
behaved.
feel anything.
are you on? This is personal, so you can feel free to say I'm not
Oh.
answering that. But like, do you take any medications?
No, it's
Okay.
because I had a brain bleed from being ocean dumped like a few weeks ago, and I had surgery to stop the brain bleed, and it's kind of made me a little. I forgot my memories.
Okay.
The past couple years, and it's made me a little numb.
All right. Well,
but-
so go ahead. Go ahead.
Probably about an hour. Yes.
What firearm? What firearm? I know, but you're saying I used a. You know, you just like you know these.
I absolutely could. That would still leave her with a felony, though, versus giving her an opportunity to, you know, change her life. Yeah.
Are you talking with the judge?
Yes, ma'am. Would you?
Hey. No, I'm not even in a gang.
Is he recommending that you give her charges?
Hmm.
Yes. Yeah.
Did you bring up the other option I brought up? I don't know
yeah.
how viable it is.
No, absolutely. I understand that, Your Honor. Okay. Would you like to talk to the therapist at all, or not the psychologist, or
Either or.
no? Okay, no worries.
Oh. All the people she was with
With
are out
the
of jail.
caveat that she gets the felony, she gets the charge.
Hmm. I'm worried if she goes to
So, I'm
prison,
sorry,
though.
To clarify that,
We've
you
already
cannot
told
remove her
her
weapons
she's-
license unless
Yeah.
I do the charge. There's no like dropping the charge. Yeah.
If the 5150,
Not again.
there's, I think they get rid of
Yes,
the
sir.
weapons
Yeah.
license. God. Honestly, at this point, that might be the best
Yes,
bet.
sir.
Is that I'm starting to think
I will
about
send
it.
it right now. I haven't actually written it yet because the MDT is not opening. It's like, you know what I'm saying?
Put her in the ICU. Lock her in there. Guys, the judge is just doing what they think is best,
Thank you.
and it might lead to more RP. If she goes up to prison, then she could do something wild there,
Little
and
bit
that
of
would be
back and forth
fun.
There, but so he is going to remove the weapons license now based off probable cause that she committed a crime. Because based off our legislation, you can remove it for probable cause. Now, if I choose not to press charges, that is okay because I've called the judge. You know, if I choose to drop or not press it.
Oh,
I see.
There's no G in our name at all.
okay.
Right? Motor Club.
That's fair.
Just a club. Some guys who share similar interests.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Was her weapon confiscated?
Yes.
Okay.
I would never.
All right. And then what happens when she walks out of here?
I will make it clear to her that she is not allowed to, if she has any other weapons at her house, she can no longer have possession of them. Chatty is calling me.
Ooh.
Other than that, yeah, she will not have a felony. I'd highly, highly recommend Joanna before she walks out of here, you schedule something with her.
Yes. Absolutely.
Stand up, citizen.
She's been here a long time.
Yeah, yeah.
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 I'm not guilty of that.
I want to ground the enemies.
Oh my god, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey guys.
Hey, I can get with
Hello.
this. We should hire her. I can get with that.
Oh no.
Where do I apply?
Maybe wait a bit. Maybe talk with Joanna first and then you can apply.
Oh, okay.
But at this time, so I just got off the phone with Judge Adams. Your weapons
Oh,
license
it's
has
Adams.
been removed.
Okay, that's fine.
Anything to drink?
That's fine.
No, I don't have any drinks. I'm sorry. Yeah, so you can no longer legally carry
Please,
or
I'm
buy a
dying.
weapon in this state, a gun. So that means if you
Okay.
have one at your house, if you have it on you, you'll be charged with a felony for holding the gun. Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah, that was my one gun. Okay.
Okay.
Perfect.
Sounds good.
We're gonna be letting you
Sounds
know
Follower
this
thing
time
is
there
still
is no
going
charge,
on, guys.
so you're not gonna get a felony charge. Please
Okay.
don't let me down.
I won't. I'm gonna apply for nursing and a cop and see which one picks me up first.
Okay.
Probably
Okay.
nursing.
All right.
I mean,
Really?
or
You
EMS
think so?
or
It's,
EMS
it's probably
or
pretty
doctor.
likely.
Unrelated, Chatterbox would like to know if you got sent to jail or not. I'll let you deal with that. I don't want to give away your information without your permission. So
Oh, I'll just talk to him after. Is he in
Okay, cool.
prison? He should
No.
be.
he's not. But
Okay. Okay. Yeah. No, he should.
He might have been at some point. You know.
Oh, he should be in prison because he promised me that we would go to prison together for the first time together. And look at what he did. He absolutely did not. He just
Oh.
is such a horrible person.
That might be
Breaking
my
up with me
fault.
like that, giving me alcohol in the cells.
Huh?
Ugh.
Okay.
Okay, I'm thinking that's
Well,
cups.
whenever you're ready to apply, just let me know. I'll put your name in the
Oh.
app. Let me get you
Oh.
going. After a
Okay.
few sessions,
The-
probably.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
letter-
I gotta keep a journal now. You said journaling
worth-
was good.
Mhm.
Yep, it's worth. It helps. It's
Okay.
like whenever you feel really pissed or sad about something, and you're like, I really want to tell somebody, but you don't want like the whole world knowing,
She's gonna
Uh-huh.
do the journal.
like that. You just
Okay.
like you're just kind of telling yourself.
Okay. But I'll give
And-
you my journal.
Okay, only if you
There
want.
you go.
But yes, I would like to schedule more sessions. I think it would be very helpful to you.
How often should we see each other?
That depends on what you think.
Okay.
You know, it's depending on when you're around, when I'm around.
Okay. Are you around often?
Yes, usually
Oh.
around this time.
Oh, okay. Oh, perfect.
Maybe a
Me
little
too.
earlier. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Yes, I will. I have your number on a piece of paper, and I will.
Mhm.
I'll message you.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
I am gonna place you in cuffs to get your stuff
Okay.
and get you out of here.
Okay.
Other than that, you'll have your phone here upstairs, so you can get her number and everyone's number, and
Okay.
we'll go from there.
Okay. Thank you. Okay.
Thanks for hanging out with her.
Yeah, no problem.
Yes, thank you.
What was your name again?
Joanna?
Me, Joanna Golden.
Yeah, Joanna, and then the dude.
My name's Decker. Officer
Decker.
Jackson Decker. Yeah.
What were
Okay,
you gonna say?
Thank you.
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
What was he
I
gonna
just thinking
say?
about animals, you know,
Why
bisons
it
and
sound like
stuff.
a name starts with a B?
Stop it. Do that to me.
Hmm.
All right. Are you guys both good to go? Or are you waiting for her?
No, I'll say bye
Oh
bye.
God.
I did. A chatterbox was let outside. He served his time for assault and battery, or assault
Oh.
with deadly. So
Was he around here earlier?
It's been in and out of here ever since she got arrested.
yeah,
Okay.
he was here when she was in the cells before you got here.
It says it on my jacket.
Okay.
Apparently,
worried
he
he's
gave her a
gonna-
bottle of vodka.
I'm worried he's gonna like confront her
Not
right when she gets
guilty,
outside.
very guilty.
Probably will.
Possibility. He did
It
say
was
that if she
that
wasn't released within
average
10
looks like
minutes, then
couple
he would be
wine.
back. So
Sorry.
Oh.
It looks like every other cup.
All right. I might wanna get out there just to.
Okay, well, don't
You know,
put
even
yourself
though
in
I can't
harm's
tell if you
way.
like me or not,
Yeah.
but I enjoyed our time together.
I do like you, Ray. I do.
Actually, though, because sometimes I can't tell, you're giving me mixed signals.
Oh, I'm
I don't
always
like when people
kind.
hurt people, but I like
yeah,
you.
it's a curve.
Aw,
Right.
thank you.
How do I still have 500 viewers? What the?
I need everyone's
God.
numbers.
I
Alright,
got
here
my
you go.
bike.
Thank you
have
guys.
A great day, all of you. Thank you, Miss Goldie. Thank you, Archer.
Thank you.
Ray, have a
You
good
get
one.
your stuff?
Thank you. Yeah, I
You got
got
our stuff?
everything.
Cause I'm cool. Oh.
You know, it would could you guys message me from the lemon pages
Mhm.
your full name
Sure,
so I can
sure.
store it properly.
I don't know, actually.
Bye. I won't see you later.
Hi, Miss Mond. Be careful.
Bye. You too.
Oh.
Oh, I hear Chatty.
What did she do?
Are you okay with talking to him right now?
What do you think? Do you think I should distance myself? I did give him the ring
Depends-
back today.
depends
I
on
don't know
what
if
you're
it's good to be
comfortable with.
friends with. It's just I don't even. He's like a stranger to me right now. You know.
I think he's worried about you. Maybe just let him know that you're okay.
Okay.
But
Okay. I'll
keep
let
within
him
your
know I'm
comfort
okay.
zone.
Okay.
To stir or not
Okay.
to stir.
I
want her
I'll
to
let him know
talk
I'm
to him.
okay.
I want
And
there
then I
to
have
be
a
drama.
brand new therapist.
There you go.
Okay. Do I just walk that way?
Yeah, you walk
How do you
her-
get out of here?
Could go that way.
Maybe she
Oh.
should give James Randall a call. Oh
okay.
God, no.
Okay. Bye.
All right, take care.
Okay, bye.
All right. Well,
Would it be unethical to eavesdrop on this conversation?
How'd it go?
walking away.
Oh, they're walking away.
I can't. You got plot armor.
Oh well.
Hmm.
All right. Well, thank you for all your help. Appreciate
Yeah, no
it.
problem.
All right.
I want to
Gotta-
listen in.
Gotta get out of here.
James Randall gets the best therapy sessions. Yeah. Oh, we're finally at the end of the alerts, guys. We're finally alert free.